Good morning. My name is Adam STEPIEN and I'm representing Polish Association of Oil Producers. It's a real pleasure and honor to be with you today. PSPO is a very new supporting member of the Global Council, so it's a great opportunity to introduce our association during this technical meeting. So I will start with some words about our association and Polish industry. The association was established in 2007. We are a non-profit organization associating oil crushing facilities. So our companies are directly involved in rapeseed processing, and of course, because of membership of the biggest and main players, we are a leading voice of this industry in Poland. And as it happens in all such organizations, our mission is to take actions to defend the interest of the industry and creating possibly the best conditions for competitive development of our members. We are active on many fields. All of them are associated with the main business crushing of oil seeds. As far as oil seeds are concerned, of course, we are basing on rapeseed. I will say during my presentation just on that. Of course, our members also crush other types of oil seeds, in particular soya, but is the case of only just a few, let's say, companies due to the lack of the feedstock in Poland. So Poland is a rapeseed country, and our industry is basing on this type of feedstock. Talking about Polish oil industry, we can say that this is quite concentrated business based on very modern technical infrastructure. We are crushers, so we produce both oil, which can be used as the feedstock for biodiesel, biofuels, and of course edible oil, which represents only 1/3 of the market. And of course, our companies producing rapeseed meal, which is the main protein feed produced in the country. Just to give you an overview about the locations of our companies. So we are almost at all regions, mainly concentrated on the south, but of course where rapeseed is produced, then we observed also the development of the facility of crushing, and the best example of close cooperation between the farmers and our industry is new plant, the quite new plant situated on the east part of the country, Stałil, which is producing from 2016, and we observed that farmers are keen on rapeseed more and more, just because they are very close to the crushing facility. So the chain is really close and effective. As far as the production data is concerned, basing on 2020 numbers, we crushed more than 3.1 million tons of rapeseed, so it's a quite big number, and we are representing over 90% of rapeseed crushing facilities in the country. We can say that we can crush every almost volume that can be harvested in the country. Thanks to this crush, we produced more than 1.2 million tons of crude oil and around 500,000 tons of refined oil, plus almost 1.8 of rapeseed meal. If we add to this rapeseed cake, it will be around 1.9. So this is quite big number, which can go to Polish livestock production. Concerning key challenges where we are dealing with as far as the rapeseed market is concerned, of course, we can divide it into the quality and quantity of the feedstock we are using. Quantity, about quantity, I will say a few words after this introduction of the Polish market. And quantity is always too less, even if we have a really good harvest. That is, it was happen this year. This year, we expect our estimates says about 3.3 million tons, and this is a great information because thanks to that, Poland is the third power of rapeseed production in Europe, and of course this is a great opportunity for our association, our members. As I said before, very important part of the rapeseed products market are biofuels. So as the association, we are focused mainly on the Polish national legislation, the targets for biofuels and the mandates for the blending of biodiesel in the oil. This is a very important part of our activities. We are dealing with Polish Chamber of Biofuels and the Coalition of for Biofuels and Protein Feed. Of course, our legislation is coming from EU directive, so now we are focused on also implementation of RED II. In particular, we are interested in the best solutions for conventional biofuels, and of course we are looking on Fit for 55 package, and we are also very interested how RED III will look like. The commission proposed lots of changes, lots of challenges related to those changes we will be facing. So we have to be very close to the discussion. We are also very active on the market of high protein meal. We believe that rapeseed meal is a great solution for our farmers, declining our import needs, and that's why we are focused on the promotion and education of the farmers, how this rapeseed meal can be used. Next month, on 21st of October, we are organizing 5th national conference about rapeseed meal, and this year we are promoting rapeseed meal in dairy production. Of course, we know the barriers, we know the challenges regarding the usage of protein feeds, but still we think that it is really a great opportunity for the whole agriculture production chain. Very important part of our activities are related to the promotion and education of the consumers about the possibilities and the advantages of the usage of rapeseed oil. So we are participating in food fairs and the dietary conferences. We are very close to the National Food and Nutrition Institute and other education facilities. And this is a very important part that we are covering thanks to the participation and managing the tens of small educational and promotional projects funded from the Commission, as far as the international projects are concerned, but also we are using oilseed promotion fund established 2 years ago by our government. As I said, we are promoting rapeseed meal by organizing conferences, managing special website dedicated for farmers, and cooperation with farmers organizations and other bodies interested in the development of national strategy for proteins. Concerning the quality, the second topic of my presentation today, I was asked to say the key requirements which are crucial for our industry to have good quality products. So we are also, of course, starting from the feedstock. Of course, important element of this is non-GMO requirement. This is not a problem due to the lack of GMO rapeseed in Europe, in Poland in particular, but we are looking on that issue very carefully. Of course, we are talking about 0.0 rapeseed. And this is a safety option as far as this protein products can be used widely. Very important requirement is, of course, humidity, maximum 9%, not too much pollutants, so maximum 4%. Free fatty acids, of course, should not be above 2%, and oil content. This is a very important issue. I will say in the next slide about one challenge we were facing for some period, but of course the contract value is 40%, and we are expecting that it will be higher and higher, but it's not, unfortunately. Mineral pollutions, this is not the key, this is not the part of the farmers' responsibility, but in the logistics, such a things can affect the quality of the rapeseed, so maximum 0.5%. No live pests, it's a very important issue. We had some problems with that 2-3 years ago. Now the situation is fine. Specific smell for rapeseed, no smell after fumigation, mustiness, and so on. It's also very crucial. Such a rapeseed cannot be bought by the crusher. And the things which are thank to the researchers, thank to the development we have. So erucic acid maximum 2%, but it's not the case for Polish rapeseed. Even 4 times less we can have in our rapeseed. And the content of glucose in lights below 18 micromoles per gram. It's also not the problem for Polish feedstock. Also important element we are looking is benzapyren, but it's not appear fortunately in the feedstock we have. Also very important requirement is the pesticide residues. We have to be in line with the legislation, so there is no way to process the rapeseed above maximum residues concentration, so those limits have to be met. Of course, this number of active substances is lower and lower, so this is of course really great challenge for Polish and European farmers because of the lack of alternatives for those substances. But of course we have to be in line firstly with the law, and we are trying to deal with that sensitive issue by working with the researchers to have to keep those requirements, but the Commission's pathway is to limit the number of the substances. So this is also a big challenge as far as the new strategy for farmers. I mean, from farm to fork strategy is concerned. And falling oil content, what I mentioned before, this was a trend we observed during last few years. So the average oil content was declining, and in 2020 it was below 40%, and this is a very important issue for the industry, because this oil content, of course, determines the economic situation for the crushers. This year harvest is much more better. We don't know the exact numbers because still we are waiting for first for this harvest quarter data, but some information from our members says that this parameter is stabilized, and it's much more better than in previous year. So I will be happy to confirm it in next month by the exact data from our members. But this is also a very important thing that has to be observed, and we expect to start in next few weeks specific project dedicated to exact analysis of this situation. What was the impact of each element influencing on the oil concentration in the seeds? So I had to be short. So I'm really happy that PSPO could join the council. Thank you very much for this kind invitation for this possibility to join the council, join you, and I'm sending you permanent invitation for cooperation. I'm looking for. We are open for any kind of suggestions, and if we can support you somehow, please be welcome to contact us. Thank you very much.